Brasco and Beast. Fit, fabulous, and frisky.
More workout. I'm going to do more workout. I really will. But man, right now I'm thinking, I want some pizza. I'm missing my Brasco. I want my pizza. So since I'm homesick for my girl, I'm going to go ahead and make this pizza that remind me of her. Plus I'm hungry, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm hungry. I'm tired of eating cereal. I want something more. My body getting weary. I need something else, right? So, what is it like to have a long distance relationship when the person is not around? It's really weird. It's like a real empty feeling to a certain degree. I mean, but it's a good feeling because you long for somebody who you really care about. So that's always good. But you know, you try not to get all crazy love sick like you were in high school, although we tend to remind me of that a lot. But I just know that I'm learning some things privately myself in this long distance relationship thing. One of the first things I think I've got to learn, and I'm just starting to kind of come to terms that it's a concern that I got to master, which is keep your regular schedule as much as you can when the person is there and when it's not. Now, in my case, because I don't get a chance to see Brasco, but you know, like every other week or something like that. So whenever we're around each other, I try to max out on the time that I spend with her. So I'll break up my schedule, but what we could do is, you know, we could go and exercise together more, which is what we've been doing. That's been helpful to keep my schedule of exercise up when she's around, because when you're around somebody that you want to kick it with, you tend to just want to kick it and not do nothing else, just kick it. Whereas maintaining your schedule, your workout schedule, your eating regimen and all that kind of stuff is always helpful. At least that's what I'm learning. But also, man, it's just that it's good to let that person know that when they're not around, be sure to let them know I do miss you, you know? Because you can't assume people just know, right? And sometimes, you know, even though you've been with somebody for a steadfast time and there's no problems, every once in a while, you know, they like the idea of somebody expressing, hey, I'm missing you. And there's nothing corny about that. There's nothing that lacks manliness about it either, because I figure if the good Lord made women specifically for a man, because it's not good for a man to be alone, now what kind of lack of manliness would it be to admit that the woman that you love, that you miss her? It just makes sense to me. Hey, Brasco, I just felt the need to challenge you that you ain't the only one that can make awesome pizzas. Check out my pizza creation. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Got that cheese on there. I got my onions and my tomatoes. And I got the secret ingredient. Do-go-do-dook, do-go-do-dook, do-go-do-do, do-go-do-do, do-go-do-do. Yeah, I got pizza on my mind. I know this taste is not sublime. I'm going to do it from behind. And I'll do just break my mind. Okay, so I can't rap like you. But still, I got them pizzas. I'll be honest, I learned it from you. And see, I have to do this kind of stuff when we ain't together, baby, because I be missing you. But then I start doing some stuff like that to remind me of how good you are in my life. And in my belly. My belly. Now, you did say heat this thing up. Wait a minute. I'm going to need a towel because you told me to heat this thing up so it was hot on the bottom. There we go. I don't need to burn my fingers up while you ain't around. Because then you'll be like, I can't trust you to do anything. Let's see. Take it down to 300, was that what you said? 300? Now I'm going to put these pizza pieces right on up on here like this. Oh yeah, there we go. One more. I'll do the second one right here. Yeah. I got them on there. About to do it up. Can't squeeze no more stuff on there. I can't even squeeze the baby spinach on there. That's all right, though. Yeah, I got it. So yeah, it's a pretty simple salad. It works. It's got my beet greens and onions and a little bit of tomato and all that kind of stuff. So it all works, and it goes well with this pizza that I've already made. And I got one piece here. I got to come back and get a second piece, so I'll just come back and get that when I run that out. When I eat that first and come back and get the second one. But anyway. But yeah, but this is how I learned survival tactics when my baby ain't around. I have to learn how to fend for myself, huh? You know. Try to make a meal out of what we got left over, which ain't necessarily hard. Let me taste a little effort. Oh, that's good. That'll work. What's wrong with this? I got a meal fit for a king. Sometimes you have to be your own restaurant. Right? That's all right. I don't mind though. Because when I make it for myself, I know it doesn't have unnecessary fat. It's according to my Dean Ornish program. Even though my program's been suspended for right now because of the lockdown we had because of the coronavirus, I'm still practicing all of the things that I was taught. I'm using everything I was taught because I got to eat, right? So anyway, so that's what I do. What do you do when Brasco's not around to do it? You have to improvise and remember what she taught you. So, I mean, from what I remember, I did okay. Food seems to be pretty decent. I wonder what she's doing when I'm not around. That would be an interesting video. Anyway, be sure to follow us on Instagram as well as hit subscribe so you can enjoy more of the antics between Brasco and Beast. Well, as it turns out, that pizza tastes pretty darn good. Looks nutritious and went down smooth.